Everyone, welcome back to another video. Welcome to my channel. This video is going to be a get ready with me because your girl going outside and your girl is happy. So if you want to see how I did this look, stay tuned and keep on watching.
We would never be forever. I told you I would have waited until everything was better.
So yeah, let's get directly into the video. Face is already moisturized and primed. I did my eyebrows off camera. So let's get into these questions. I'm going to be talking about living in Canada, as you guys want to know if it's everything that everybody think it is, the pros, the cons, all that good stuff. I still have the questions from before, so I will be answering those questions now and just be doing my makeup because the girl going outside and they were happy to go outside. They were happy. So just gonna apply my foundation, and everything I use will be linked down below in regards to products. So first question, the pros and the cons of living in Canada. So the pros to me, living in Canada, there is money to be made here, to be honest. And I don't mean like an office job or anything like that. If you was a hustler, if you're somebody that like to hustle and stuff, you can make money. There is money here to be made. You just have to focus on coming here, knowing what you want to do, focus and get it done. I mean, people just make money here so easy, right? And as I said, I don't just mean an office job. You could do anything. You could come, you could open a business, you could sell clothes, you could hustle anything. You could be a bottle girl, you could work in a club, you could work anywhere. Let me tell you, and those bottle girls, this make money. I mean, like, there is money to be made here. That's one thing I could say, right? But living here is so much opportunities. Living here is not even funny. But you gotta have that mentality that you want to make money and you focus and you serious about what you want to do, right? But yeah, that's one of the pros of living here. You understand? There's money to be made. You could make it. Not me putting all the foundation in my hair. Oh well. There is money to be made here. You understand? You just gotta come and stay focused and do what you gotta do. Make that money. Keep your head down. Mind your own business. Yeah, and it could be done. It's so serious. And that's what I like about it. The other thing that I love about living here is no one cares. And when I mean no one cares, I literally mean no one cares. Nobody cares what you are doing. Nobody checks. Nobody, like, people here don't care. They don't have time to be sitting down studying people. People gotta get up and work. People like to get in the bag here. You hear what I tell you? People like to get in the bag, like to make the money and stuff. People don't have time to be sitting down worrying what people think about them and what people are doing and all type of crap. That is one of the main things I like about living overseas, is that they don't have time. Somebody could be walking around the street naked. People here just focus, tunnel vision. They don't care. You understand? That's what I love about it. So those are the pros here, is that you can make money and nobody don't care. Nobody generally don't care nothing what you do. You could do what you want, where you want, live how you want, and it's not a big deal. You understand? And that's what I love about it. Two of the things that I love about it. Now the cons now. Listen, there is so much cap down here. It is not even funny. It ain't funny. So much cap. And when I mean cap, I mean cap. You understand? People just get on Instagram and people just like reposting they're going to eat out every single day, and they're doing this every day and again, the body doing again, the teeth doing again, all type of things do. Want make people feel like if in order to live here you need to do that, and you don't. You honestly don't. You don't need to do that. Like, you could come and live your life normal. And when it's a cap too, I mean, in regards to half of them people ain't doing half of them things, peeps. And I think that we old enough now to know that Instagram is fake. Social media is fake. I think all of we old enough to know that. So I hope people ain't sitting down home just watching people live this lavish life. And this home saying, oh my gosh, my life sucks. And this and the next and the third. And you know, because peeps is not like that. It's not like that. Down here, it don't take nothing for you to go and sit down and have dinner. It's not that hard. And it's not that expensive either. Anybody could do it. You understand? Anybody could do it. And I see so much people that I will run into here. You hear what I tell you? That just pretend on this social media that they got everything together, then life together, and it's not together. I would prefer to be home in my country. You understand? So don't when it comes to cap, that's the biggest con here in Canada. Here, so much cap that's going on down here. And that's the truth. That's the truth, people. Let me tell you, like, it ain't what it seems on the internet. People just hide behind these screens and the pretty lights and everything, but no. This is why people feel that, you know, to live here you got to have all of this stuff. Have a car. I have the car, and it's very good. Your girl can get one, but that's the least of my worries right now. You understand? But don't watch social media, people. Honestly, because it is not what it make out to be on social media. A lot of cap. Next question: is it easy to make friends out here? I don't know. I honestly don't know, because I don't be checking for friends. That's the truth. I come here and I got like a little drizzle of people I to speak to. And when I say a little drizzle, I mean a little drizzle of people I speak to, and a couple of people from back home that I speak to. So I honestly can't tell you if it's easy to make friends, because I don't go looking for friends. I too old for that. Why doing looking for friends? I don't care. I got my circle. My circle is very small, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy with my little small circle. Your girl needs to shave she mustache. Too dark. Anyway, my circle's small, and I just only associate with certain people. I don't ever go nowhere. I just go to my 9 to 5 and come home. So I honestly can't tell you, girlfriend, if it's easy to make friends with here, because I am one, I don't check for friends. To be 100% honest, I really don't. So I can't answer that question. If it's easy to make friends, I guess if you decide to move, because it seems you're planning to move, you will figure it out. If you want friends, you will know. But for me personally, I don't know. That's the truth. Next question: I don't see you with people from back home, or this boy's a Bajan, or at any of the parties on Instagram. But I just answered that question because I don't go out. I really don't. And another thing too, majority of the people that live here, we were never friends back home in Barbados. So I don't see why I would wait to come here to be friends with them. To be honest, we were never friends in Barbados. I didn't even know half of the people here when I was living in Barbados, I don't know them, so I don't need to be hanging around them. That's the truth. That's just me. I don't have no problems with nobody. I don't have no problems with them, but we were friends in Barbados. So there's no need for me to be friends with them now, if you get what I mean. That's just me. I just speak to what I would say four people from Barbados that live here, at least 4. Yeah. 2 that I always knew from back home, and well, the other 2 I just met when I was here. But yeah, that's about it. So sweet girl, you ain't see me you would never see me at none of the parties and stuff like that back home. But people back home, that's the truth. Cause we were never friends. Next one. Why did you move? Okay. I moved because I was bored. I was so bored. And I knew there's more to life. More things that I could have done with my time and my life than back home. And the reason why I said that, because I was a person that just traveled every single year. Because back home I had a business. I used to sell clothes. So I used to have to travel 3 or 4 times a year. But I was always a traveler from young. Like summertime and stuff. My parents would send me to the States, because majority of my family live over there. And I always tell myself I am not going to spend the rest of my life in Barbados. Right? Because it's boring. It's very boring. It's real boring. It shut off at a certain time. There are much things that you could do and what's not. And like for me that had a business and working too, it was hard. It is so hard to get simple things done in Barbados. Things that don't need to be that hard. So I started to get bored, and I felt like if my life was just rolling by, like if nothing ain't going on, I just doing the same thing over and over and over again. Getting up, going work, coming home, getting up, going work, coming home, same old. Then the work, I was so fed up of working there, because it was working there for years. I was in a job where I was working for years. It wasn't the worst job, but it wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. You understand? I was working there for years. Yes, I moved up fast in the company, because it was a call center, so I went from being a call center agent quickly to a quality analyst, to a trainer, to a supervisor. So it was, like the money was not enough in it. That wasn't bad. You understand? But that my life. That wasn't my life. And it started to honestly get so sad. I used to get so sad. I never used to really talk sometimes. I used to be home, quiet. Because I feel like, my life just going on. And nothing happening, boy. Nothing ain't happening. I just doing this thing over and over again. Then when I have my son, I used to always think about he too, like, what can happen? Like, after he finished school, then what? There ain't much for he to do. That kind of way. I don't know if he's the type to want to go to college. He might not be. That's fine. Because everybody in want to go to college. Some people want to do other things. You understand? And in a place like where you're from, in Barbados, you got to know people. Well, if you know somebody, sometimes it's hard. You got to know people. And I get so bored. And I start worrying about my child. And anybody that know me, you could ask them that used to work with me down there. I used to always tell them, see my son, when he get to secondary, he ain't going to secondary school here. I gotta get he out to here by secondary school. And then I just make it in my mind in 2016. I just made it in my mind like, yeah, I gotta go. Like, this is it for me. This is it for me. Because what happened was I was working on a program that I didn't like. It wasn't hard. It was a very easy program. And then my manager told me one day that it closing down, and then I have to go to another program. I was like, okay. But then I went one time myself, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go up in another program. I said no, I can get, like, if I go on another program, that is me now getting deeper and deeper into this company, into staying here. Even though my mind telling me, no man, go long, do what you gotta do, right? And I was saying, oh, I tell myself, I really don't want to go up on this other program. That's the truth. I don't want to be here. You hear? I don't want to be here. And I just make it in my mind. In 2016, when that happened, I said, no, I leaving. I leaving. I done. I mentally done. Everything mentally done. I can't do this no more. I honestly can't. I want to do more with myself and more with my time. And I want my son to see different stuff, right? No, I can't do that. I can't stay here. Peeps. In 2016, that was in October. I think it was October. Yeah. I make it in my mind, okay, that's it. I leaving. Talk about save. I start to save like a crazy person. I just blended out the edges. I start to save like a crazy person. And when I say crazy person, I mean I ain't getting my hair do. I have my hair natural dry back in a wand. My nails, when they grow off, that was it for me. I wasn't getting them done. I cut them off. I said nope, I saving every cent, cause I mean I left in. And people's, I was moving with a child, so I tell myself, you gotta move with some sort of money and good money too. I was in, I don't know what people just call it here, but something called a meeting where we would pool money together. Some people just call it a susu or something like that. I was in like 3 of those. And I said, I'm leaving for real, boy. I ain't moving to another program, nothing like that. So I got to get out. And that too was the time when my son will be going into secondary school the following year. And they say no, I left it. Using my powder. That way it's so funny. You see the power of the tongue. You gotta be careful when you speak. When you speak good things will happen, because people, I always say my son is not going secondary school in Barbados. And I start to save. You hear what I tell you? Start to save. I want to know yet. What happened to she? I ain't jumped for crop over. I wasn't doing nothing. I telling myself, I ain't doing nothing. I save my money because I leaving. I can't handle it no more. That's the honest truth. And I save till I get everything in order in regards to like letting the Ministry of Education know about my son and coming back to school and stuff like that. You know, just getting certain things in order and stuff. I was like, yeah, this can work out. Because your girl is staying here. It's too much. It's too much. I can't handle it no more. I feel like I was going through depression. The work sucked. Relationship, I don't know what was that. That was a situationship. That sucked. It was, look, nothing wasn't going. And I said, nah, boy, I gotta get out. I really gotta get out. You hear what I tell you? And I just keep my mouth shut. Only certain people knew that I was leaving. Who knew? Who was supposed to do it. Do you understand? And I just left. I left in June 2017, yeah. I just left, peeps. It was like, nah, I had enough. And that was the best decision I ever made for me and my son. So that's the reason why I left. I was bored and fed up and tired of nothing. Because nothing wasn't going on. That's the truth. Next question. When did you decide to move? 2016. What are your thoughts of moving? Move. I don't know, people just make it such a big deal to pick it and move. Pick it and move. If you want to move. Just make a plan. Make a plan. People, it's not that hard. Just make a plan. Like I did. I made a plan because I was doing a lot of research too. So I just applied my baking layer. I was doing a lot of research as well, right? When I really decide that I'm moving, I was doing a lot of research, like jobs and all that stuff. Because obviously, when I moved, I didn't move with a PR. I didn't move with citizenship. I didn't move with nothing. I just moved with my Georgie bundle, which is my pitney, and clothes and money. You understand? Just do your research and move. Jesus me. I just get this question all the time. I don't know what is the big deal. I think it's just fear though that does have we. And it happens. Fear does have me, like, you know, not living my best life. So yeah, just go along. That my thoughts on it. Well, my thoughts will have be good because I do it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. So let me tell you, right? Moving is fine. However, I can just be real right now. And this is something that I see for years, even before I move here, right? You see, when you move to somebody's country and you do not focus on what you have to do, you'll be in a mess. A whole mess. And the things that I just see, right? This freak me right out. I mean, it is so easy to get caught up in the hype here and then focusing and doing what you want to do. It is so easy, people, to do that. No lie. But I seen people here for years. I mean, like years, you know. And when I say years, I mean in a 2 year, not a 1 year. I mean like 5 and 6 years in somebody's country and you don't got your papers, you don't got nothing. That's madness. To me, that is like clown behavior. Especially in this day and age where there is so much resources that you could get stuff quick. You could come here and once you focus, you could get your work permit. You've got so much things you could do to get your papers. Like, I don't understand how people could do that. I don't understand how people could be living in somebody's country for so long and they got no status, ain't have nothing. Like, I ain't want to be ducking and weaving in a boy place. Me, not me. I ain't leave my place where I live and ain't ducking and weaving to be ducking and weaving in some boy place. To me, that's clown behavior. I don't understand. Like, why? Just to say that you live overseas or you live in Canada or you live in States or whatever? That making no sense. To me, that making no sense. So I don't understand how people just come and get caught up so much in that. That's crazy to me. That is so crazy. And I just see it all the time. All the time. Like, that making no sense. This ain't like years ago when they ain't got the resources and you gotta wait 20 and 50 years to get stuff. No. These people don't here like to get a status. Once you know the right channels to go through, you could get your papers and thing in a minute. I mean, like, and I mean, you got people home. Yeah, some people got mother, you got your father. Some people got close family. And you just down here doing what? Nothing? That making a sense. That making a sense to me. No way. That's what I say. And I just always stick by this. If you can afford to bring your children or your child or whatever, bring them. Because you see, when you got your children with you, motivation to get up and do what you got to do. And that's like real talk. Not joke. Because I don't understand how people just do that. That's the truth. I don't. I remember when I first come, like, people will call me and say, Sandra, you want to go to the mall? This boy got sale. I don't want to go to the mall. I don't want to sale. The sale and everything, give me still there when I get my stuff together. And that's the honest truth. That just come and focus and get your stuff together. Like, why you will leave home? You could do what you feel like. You could do whatever you feel like to come to somebody's country and be a prisoner in somebody's country and duck and weaving. Like, that's madness. That is total madness. Me, not me. I ain't doing that. I gave myself a timeline and I stick to my timeline to do what I gotta do. And now, the sale's still there. The sale's still there. That's the truth. Like, I got my mother home, I got my father, I got my grandmother, I got my niece home. Like, I got family. If anything happens to my grandmother or my mother or my niece, I want to be able to go home though. So I don't understand how people could not want to go home. Even if you don't want to fly back to wherever you come from, fine. Some people don't want to go home. That's okay. That's fine. But you don't want to go some other place else. You just want to be here stuck and be a person in somebody's country. At least if you're the home. And even if you ain't got no visa or nothing, you can still get up on a plane. You can still go somewhere. Trinidad, Antigua. You can do things. You understand? I ain't ducking and weaving in a boy place. So I don't know. That's my number one thing too. When you come, just focus and get where you gotta get here. Cause there ain't a better feeling in having your stuff and living comfortable. Because let me tell you, being real honest, you see, living in somebody else's country and don't have documentation and stuff is not a comfortable feeling at all. It is not a comfortable feeling. And another thing too, where's my, don't think that when I move here undocumented, that when I come in and sit down in somebody's office, unless you know somebody that own a business in an office and they're allowing you to work. Don't think so. Because the girl went from sitting behind a desk to cleaning rooms. Yep, cleaning rooms. The first job I ever got here was I was working in a bakery and it was with a girl from Barbados. She gone back home now. From Barbados. That was the hardest job ever in my whole entire life. You hear what I tell you? That job was so hard. I remember doing it. And I come home, I can't move. I could not move. I could not move. Like, my arms was dead. And I mean dead, I mean dead. You can imagine coming from sitting behind a desk for all these years to do hard labor like that. Listen, it was rough. You hear what I tell you? And then after the bakery in a factory, I went working in a hotel. That wasn't bad. I was doing housekeeping and stuff like that. But the fact that I come from doing not much to cleaning rooms, making up beds, cleaning toilets and things. Jesus, please. Let's to be right. That stuff will honestly depress you if you ain't strong. If you ain't strong, that will depress you. I remember I had thoughts of going home. I honestly had thoughts of going home because I said to myself, did we come to do that? Like, did we come to do like make up people's beds and clean toilets and things? This in my life, this can't be my life. Yeah, all of that I went through thinking because I telling myself, this ain't what I come here for. However, I keep focused because I knew the reason why I was here. And I tell myself, all right, girls, stick it out. Stick it out, stick it out. And I tell myself, I'm going back home. Not me. I ain't going back home to do what? All that started to settle into when I had the thoughts of leaving and going back home. I was like, if I go back home, what I can do? And how this get look to my child? Like, I can't, as things get harder going. Nah. I ain't girl ready to come back home either. That's the truth. And then after the hotel, I went to babysitting. Picture me babysitting. never babysit my child because when I was back home, my family is a family to have your back. Like, I never had issues taking care of my son. My son will be my mother or my stepfather or my father or my family and stuff like that. I had no issues with taking care of a child. But picture not taking care of one to start taking care of 3 children. Look, the things you just go through. But I was focused and I had a plan. And now I work in a place that I really like. And I comfortable, my child comfortable, you know what I mean? So it's be all a process. It's a learning experience. It ain't easy. It's not easy at all. But if you really want something, you can get there. And nothing wrong with coming and putting things on hold. Clothes can be always here. Like, you coming to live. So you coming to live, the clothes can be here, the shoes can be here. Like, yeah. Okay, next question. Do you still speak to people from back home? Of course. I still got people from back home to speak to. Some people me mentally, I still speak to them, but they don't speak to me. But that's okay. Because the human beings are so funny, right? Human beings are strange. I got people that start speaking to me just because I move and I ain't tell them that I move in. They okay. I ain't tell them that I move in. Then I got people that block me from the WhatsApp because they asked me to come and live with me and they say no. Got people like that too. Like, seriously, like, the audacity. Like, somebody just moving to a new country. You know the living, they got a family and stuff. You know the living with people. Why you would think it's okay to ask somebody, can I come and live at you with you children and all type of thing? Like, I don't understand what people just be thinking. Like, give people a break when they move. Like, people know trying to get themselves together. People know trying to build a life. Like, yeah, I find that when you move, the audacity just get real high for some people. Like, I don't know what some people thought process is when somebody message you and ask you if it could come by you, me, my child, my man, and live to make a life. Like, yo, like, seriously? I don't know. But yeah, I still speak to a lot of people back home. Thank gosh, that's what WhatsApp is for, and Instagram and stuff, being like in the antique times when I had to write letters. So I still keep in touch to those who I want to keep in touch with. I would advise anybody to do it if you got the mindset to do it, because moving as an immigrant to somebody's country and they got nothing in for the week, trust me, it is not for the week. Just doing a basic smoky eye, brown, as always. That's a basic YouTuber. That's okay. That's okay. So I'm just gonna apply, yeah, that's cute, my lashes to finish my look and my lip gloss. Okay, yo, so lashes are on, fully dressed. Last thing is my lips, Cork by MAC. If you watched my last video, if you know, you know. I love this color. So I'm just gonna do like a nude lip. But yeah, guys, that was my journey and my move to Canada. And I won't change it for the world. I wouldn't change it for the world. That was my journey. It wasn't bad. I had a terrible journey moving here or anything. It wasn't the worst, it wasn't the best. But I good now. I a girl here just living life now. Still plenty hustle though, still trying to get some stuff together. Because for me, I ain't where I want to be yet. Getting there soon. Yeah, but much more to do. Alright, so this is it. This is the finished look. I will have everything linked down below in regards to products. Top I'm wearing, this is so cute. It's from Zara. Just and simple jewelry. Rings are from H&M. Love these, really good quality. Earrings are from H&M. And the fragrance of the day will be Dolce & Gabbana, the only one. So that's what I'm wearing today. Yeah, and that's it for this video, guys. Let's have a conversation down below. If you are new to a country, you want to give some moving tips, let us know down below. As well as, guys, just take the risk. It is what it is. Ain't nothing that serious. If it don't work out, go back home. If it don't work out, find someplace else. You know, it's life. You got one life to live and enjoy it. So I will see you guys in the next video, and thank you guys so much for the support. Peace.